So I'm doing here my daily diary. Doing here my daily diary here on your politics channel. Let me calm down for a second. Messed up my intro. Okay, let's start here again. So hello everyone. I'm doing here my daily diary here on your politics channel. Um, Today I want to talk about the porn industry. I was praying a long time. I prayed a long time over what to talk about. I have a calling here, so it's God-given calling, and it's just besides knowing it from Him, it's also what I wanted to say. What I should probably say. You see, the porn industry is not good for people. Basically, it's bad for people. Um, I'm a writer. You see, I'm a novelist, and I would hate for it to be the fact of the matter that after I die, no one cares about literature in general anymore. All they care about is porn. That's really stupid. So during my lifetime, I should take the chance at least a few times to sort of oppose the whole thing. Even though people have the right to do it and they have the right to film it and look at it, it's not the best. It's not the preferred method, sexual contact, etc. Because it's not the real thing. So substituting something fake for the real thing is no good. It makes if all anyone cares about is porn, they don't care about art and literature, anything good in culture. All they care about is like getting their socks off with something fake. So also it's like hard drugs because if you do it that easily, your body releases natural chemicals that make it like a hard drug. It'll be hard to quit because it's like a substance abuse from your own body. So plus that would mess with your nervous system, etc. So that's the kind of reason why that's no good for people, even though it seems to be a victimless enterprise, sort of. And of course, most of the stuff you can get for free is supposed to be just over 18 participants, obviously, right? And so everyone immediately thinks like the illegal stuff, and that's not really what's mostly out there. Um, and obviously, sex is supposed to be within marriage only, and people that are left to look at porn are people that lost the chance or they can't um, make their connection that easily, and they have to find a way to do it. Well, I mean, if marriage was valued more highly in society, then that would be a better thing. If people stopped trying to substitute what is fake for what is real, then that would be the kind of thing that I'm trying to communicate right now. So the thing is, I play in a musical group too, and let me show you right here my phone. See, we were Zahala, we are anyway. Um, See, our album is on Spotify. You can see it as Foresight. You can see it backwards here on my screen because the screen's reading it. The camera's reading it backwards, I think. But on a PC, you can go through and choose which song to play. On an Android like this, it puts it on shuffle play. You can't see all the songs, but you see, we made the mistake of not just filming porn because that would make thousands of dollars. If we put out an album, of pure musical art, then that doesn't make thousands of dollars. That doesn't make thousands of dollars, does it? It only makes like whatever we're making here. So we made the mistake of not just filming porn. I of course, I'm straight. So if we have to compete with porn, then we don't win, do we? Because we're thinking too highly artistically. So that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me get my notes up. Um, and another thing is there's so much amateur stuff. It's no good. Like even what the industry is trying to do, they're not even good at themselves. They don't even put out a good product anymore, or they don't do like anything good. They don't have actors that can do it well, or they make it look right. They make it look horrible. they make it look like they sex trafficked people and stuff. It doesn't look right anymore. You know, they don't even put out a good product anymore. So, and that in terms of it being like a hard drug, then you know, it becomes harder for your viewers to get the same high off it because they can't get the same like buzz off the same thing. The quality declines just like you know street drugs get watered down and stuff. It's stupid. It's really stupid. So I'm saying is they're not even good, and there's so much amateur stuff that's not even like any good. It's really stupid. So what I'm saying is, I generally oppose that effort, um, because it's substituting what is fake. It's substituting what is fake for what is real. So well, let me clean up from yesterday. Someone thought I made myself a fallacy by calling. This is on a different topic. I talked about the 5 attorneys declining Trump on being his attorney for the impeachment. That's an ad populum fallacy, sort of backwards. It might not be the exact fallacy, but I'm right. The reason why is Trump has equal protection rights under the law. That's in the 14th and the 7th Amendment, I think it is. He has equal protection as any other citizen. So he has legal rights. He has the right to a court defense, basically. I'm not sure if that's the right like legal clause. It's more like a 6th Amendment right to an attorney, etc. Obviously, he can afford a dang attorney. This stupid dog keeps barking. As if you can hear what I'm saying. Okay, so the president has a right to legal defense, and these lawyers are supposed to be, you know, unbiased and neutral in their thinking. And it could be that they're denying him for other reasons other than they think he's guilty. It could be conflict of interest and that type of a thing where it's something else other than what people's gut reaction to the story is. Conflict of interest would just be one reason why an attorney would turn down a case. You know, they recuse themselves if they ever got assigned to a client. If they had conflict of interest with that client. So it doesn't mean he's indefensible. It's not an act of disrespect, supposedly, because they're supposed to be unbiased. If they have biases, then he has legal impediments that are so weighty in nature, especially considering it's a high-profile case, that can be considered a huge legal impediment, meaning he is defensible then. If he has that many legal impediments, that means that adds to the weight of his side, that it's like impossible for him. It's like impossible. Okay? So that means that is itself a defense. So also, it's quite an exception to the norm being so high profile and controversial. Highly controversial matters have case law behind them to be given special consideration to. You can, I mean, were that a lower level trial case, you know, they could do scientific polls to a jury pool to see people's perceptions or how many people know, or I mean, it's impossible to give the guy even a fair trial. So because every Tom, Dick, and Harry knows him. So anyway, yeah, that's me spouting off for the day. I'm on here almost 10 minutes. I didn't have much else. There's a bunch of ridiculousness out there, man. I tell you. Okay, everyone have a nice day. There you go.